Listen, a lot of y'all could be the most disciplined person you could be, but you're not gonna be where you want to be at because you're not willing to invest money. You see, like if you was to compare yourself to a rich person and y'all wanted the same goals, the rich person will get there quicker. And it's not because he's more disciplined or not, it's because he has more resources. And something that rich people understand is that you gotta skip steps. Like, you see, like poor people, they wanna do everything on their own. But rich people, they can outsource everything. Instead of spending time, for example, cooking up food, making your own food, going shopping, and buying all that stuff, all that takes time. And in your head, you might be thinking, oh, I'm saving money. But when you was to add everything up, like the time it took you to cook it, the time it took you to shop for that, the time, it took you to clean the dishes, like if you used to add up the whole thing, it probably ends up costing more than just going to the store and buying food. And that's an example of what I'm trying to say. So that's why I'm saying that you need to invest money, and you need to pay money for certain things, because you're trying to spread your energy too thin all over the place. And that's why I brought up the other example about buying food at a restaurant instead of you cooking it and stuff, because that will take energy from you. And a rich person, they know that, and they're gonna outsource all that stuff. And just like learning, a lot of poor people, they don't want to invest on education. Maybe they don't want to invest on a personal trainer, for example, right? They're like, nah, I could just learn that shit online, And you could, but you're paying with time, because what you're learning is going to take longer to learn. You will learn it, but it's just going to take a lot longer, when you could have just paid a personal trainer who knows his stuff, who has his credentials, and, he would have skipped steps for you and got you to your goals faster. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's like an eye-opener that a lot of people need to see, because that's why they're not getting to where they want to be in life, because they're being cheap and not spending the money where they should be spending. One thing you got to realize is energy. Energy is important. And you got to understand that early in the morning is when you have your most energy. For me, it's not early in the morning because I work overnight. So when I get out of work, I go straight to sleep. So when I wake up at 2 p.m., I already slept my 8 hours. So I'm not thinking about sleep no more. And when I wake up, I'm full power because I already slept my 8. So now I can work on my goals. And whatever energy is left of me, my job gets. But a lot of people, the traditional way they go about it is they work, they sleep 8 hours, they work 8 hours, and then by the time they go home, they don't have no energy. So you got to think about that. Like, your energy is important. So you need to sleep and then work on whatever goals you have, whatever goals you want to accomplish, work on that, because you have full power. And then whatever energy is left of you, give it to your job, because at the end of the day, you're replaceable at any job, So you got to think about yourself, and you got to think about what you want to achieve in life.